Hello everyone and welcome back to Kronos Plays Final Fantasy for the After Years. So, we're going to be exploring the moon today, and before we do that, let's go over Fusoya. So you'll notice he's a little bit different from the original Final Fantasy IV. His stats are the same except for his HP and MP. See, his MP is 390. That's 200 extra points more than what he was at level 50 in the original game. His HP is what it would be around at max level. He still has all the white magic, all the black magic. He's currently the opposite of Golbez. He'll be gaining no stats and no MP throughout this entire tale. So yeah, Golbez will be gaining MP and stats, Fusoya HP. That's it. Alright, so let's explore. You might have noticed that the landscape is actually different from the original Final Fantasy IV. It's no longer, like, sailed in. And some random encounters here. I don't know why I stopped there, right? Like, we never had a freaking encounter here before. So, of course, this would be new. I think these guys are actually weak to lightning. But I use fire. Oh, shit. Well, I'm sure Golbez will be able to not kill it whatsoever. Alright, let's try that again. We'll take a little bit of damage. Okay, black magic, Thundara. I should probably rearrange Fusoya's. No, you know what? Bio is probably really good against these guys. Oh, he escaped. Oh well. Oh, good damage. Bio is one of my favorite spells. Some good amount of experience. You notice we started like at a very high level compared to the other tales. But as I was saying, these caves, you don't actually have to go through these caves. We're going to because there's actually some treasure we can get. Not in this cave, but in the other cave. But it's kind of just faster to go through this cave to get to the other cave. Actually, you know what? I think there is a chest up here. And no random encounters. No, I was wrong. It's in the other cave. Wow, we made it through that cave with no random encounters. Interesting. I also kind of like going through these caves anyways to fill out the land markers on my map. Because I'm kind of silly. We got some, what are these guys? White mooses. I actually forget what they're weak against. They're weak against bio. That's what they're weak against. I should probably just switch that over for Fusoya. Because it's instant cast, it does a decent amount of damage. It's 20 MP, but we'll be good. We get a lot of MP. Alright, so yeah, there's treasure over here. Now the enemies are actually quite a challenge compared to the original, well, not the original, but the other tales due to their nature. But because Fusoya and Golbez are so powerful, that it's not really an issue. If we were doing this with like Theodore, we'd probably have a little bit of a challenge, mostly because he doesn't really have any black magic, and a lot of the enemies around this area do require bombs. No, they require use of black magic. These are balloons, actually, I think. Probably gonna have to heal up Mr. Fusoya. Akira should be good enough. And Blizzara should kill these balloons. Now, these guys can drop the bomb summon, so if you want to try and farm them, that's probably the best area to do it. In the original Final Fantasy IV The After Years, you had Rydia's challenge dungeon to farm balloons for the bomb. I messed up there. Should target one, but it should be fine. But yeah, Rydia's challenge dungeon should, well, is the best place for her to farm the bomb summon in her PSP version. The Blood Sword! That's a good sword that we won't be using because it lowers a lot of stats. For the most part, I'm going to be stacking both Fusoya and Golbez up for black magic. So now that we've cleared out those two maps, we could head over to the Eblon, Dolan's, not Eblon, excuse me, the Dolan's Hollowed Father's place, the Bahamut's house, but I actually want to go back to the Crystal Palace and south, so I'll meet you guys there. Alright, we're back at the Crystal Palace. I took the time to rearrange all of Fusoya's magic so they're easily accessible to me. I also used a tent to go into full moon because I'm going to be using mostly black magic. So let's head down here into the Namingway hut. It looks like we had a meteor strike towards the east earlier. Alright. So there's a meteor strike here. Fusoya is the leader of the Lunarians. The peace we retained on the moon is thanks to him. So all these guys have a bunch of lore and backstory, but the only one we really needed to know about was the meteor strike to the east of here. And this one even explains that the moon, the second moon around the blue planet right now, is not ours. We actually are no longer near Earth anymore on this moon. We have wandered adrift, which is kind of neat. This one's explaining about the dragon in this tale. In a new moon, if you go through the tunnels in the northwest where we were for the blood sword, you have a chance to run into the dragon of this tale. So this one's saying the meteor struck not too far away from Bahamut's cave. So we're actually going to be going to check up on the lair of the father. See how he's doing. This guy's a shop up here if you need him. He sells ethers, which are really good. You probably don't need... I might want to get a few echo orbs as well, just in case. There's not that many creatures around here that cause silence. There is Kate Sith guys that will do blaster on you that can inflict some nasty status effects, so we gotta be careful with that. That guy's just friendly. Friendly. You know how to be friendly to people. You say anything interesting? Our home is... Yep. So he's just saying that Bahamut lives on the moon. It's kind of weird, really, if you think about it, that the hollow father of the moon, freaking Bahamut, is also like one of the strongest summons. Oh, here's those K6 guys. So I actually want to just target one in, what are they called? Corals, I think? Corals? Just target one, and one bio on a full moon should definitely kill them. Now, if you don't kill them one shot with it, they'll counter with blaster, which can cause some nasty side effects and kill you sometimes. Instant death. How are we looking on equipment? We haven't gained anything other than a couple of swords. But yeah, we should be good. I could give the save miter to Golbez, I think, but it's not necessary. Fusoya actually can use the spirit stat, most because he's a white mage as well. Now, I didn't bring this up last time because we were at the end of the episode and I didn't even think about it. But if you use those healing pods at the Crystal Palace, you don't have to use the HP one unless one of you guys is dead. You can just use the MP one and just have Fusoya heal you completely with his magic. Actually, I did gain a level there with Golbez, as you can see, and he gained Osmosis, which is good, because now both of my guys have Osmosis, and we run into any mage-type characters, we can just drain them of magic. Get the Aura Staff, and some new enemies. Well, newish enemies. I think Bio should actually be enough to kill them all. Yeah. So yeah, Aura Staff is a new piece of equipment for Fusoya. So you can see we're getting a lot of experience. We're going to be fairly high level-ish at the end of this. So it loses stamina, which is a problem. I'm not actually going to put this on Fusoya, but it does increase both his regular attack, which we're not using, and his spirit, which would be nice for his healing spells. But as of right now, it's not useful to us. Just something to hold on for later. Who knows? Maybe one day we'll be able to gift it to someone else. Now, the enemies in here are generally the same in here, opposed to the outside. So you shouldn't really have too much of a problem. So one of my biggest complaints about the 3D version is hidden passages. They're really kind of annoying, because you just like get this screen. It's just this 3D model in your face as you're trying to walk through the wall. Ah, well, had to be done, I guess. I don't know, I still think the PSP version's the superior Final Fantasy IV of all of them, including the Final Fantasy After Years. Get some Nagas. So Golbez is running a little low on MP. What you can do is use Bless with Fusoya. Now, it's not as good as Rose's Bless, but it will increase, well, regen your MP over time. not by much, you see. So I'm probably just going to stick with not using it. But it's something to consider if you are running low on MP. Or you could just have Golbez be like, hey, I'm Melee Man, and Fusoya is going to be casting Bless no matter what battle we get into. We're going to find plenty of ethers and all that jazz, so I wouldn't worry too much about it. Nothing over here. Yeah, I'll be finding ethers and all that stuff, so don't worry about your MP or your ethers, because we're going to be getting a lot of them in the near future. So use them to your heart's content. There's a save point up here if we need to use it. We shouldn't need to use it. We get 2 chests here, and an ether, lovely, and an ice shield, which we will give to Golbez because he currently has none. We'll help him out of fear. So yeah, save point over here. We'll go over. We're not gonna use it. That's right, those guys are visible. Alright, so yeah, if you've never done this before, heal up. Well, do I need to heal up? I don't need to heal up. I should probably use an ether on Golbez. I get 3 of them. But yeah, keep it in the full moon and you should be fine. This is a Count Marlboro. Now with the rune amulets on, we should be fine against its bad breath. And you want to cast your strongest spells against it. It's not actually weak against anything, but we should be good. This is the first time we're actually going to be able to see Flare, I think. Almost 4,000 damage. Almost 700 damage from his melee attack. Not bad. Another round of those that should kill it. It has about 10,000 health. Another level for Fusoya. The Flare did a lot of damage. We'll probably need to use more ethers and dry ethers by the time we actually get to the next encounter, because, spoiler, we're going to be fighting another one of those. Now, if you're not using a full moon strategy, you should probably have cast slow on it, or if you have Golbez decked out for more of a melee approach. Figured I'd meet you guys back up here because there was no treasure down there. I thought there was. I might have missed one, but I don't think I did. It's that freaking RPG explorer in me that always wants to search everywhere. Now, the second Count Marlboro is right here. So, am I healed up? Don't know what to do. Next thing I turn around, I see you. Fusoya, it's you. Alright, should be good to go. Shouldn't be a problem. But kind of same thing as last time. You want to hit him with the strongest magic you have. You can cast slow on it if you want. I choose not to because I'm a rebel and don't listen to no, like, rules. I don't know where I'm going with that. Anyways, Flare, your strongest August. I don't even know how to pronounce those. There's the bad breath. No effect. Bile kind of sucks. It puts sap on you, but you're good. You're good. Don't let anyone ever tell you that you're not good, goddammit. Get a lot of money. Not that much money. Alright, sorry about the interruption. Hello, unique model girl. Boy? You can save Bahamut, right? Bahamut, what could have happened here? What are they talking about? Not even mad. Not even mad at that random encounter. Right before the cutscene. Bahamut. He's been petrified. I like the way he looks. No. He's been chained to another dimension. Both his body and soul. That's gotta suck. I mean, clearly it sucks because he's turned the stone. I'm amazed that someone was capable of overpowering the hallowed father of the Dolans himself. But who could that be? Kronos, speak English! Kronos, good! A meteor has fallen at the site south of here. I think it's best we checked it up. Right. Hello, Bahamut. held captive by someone other than the true wielder of light. How could something like this happen? Yeah, that sucks for you. Let's teleport out of here. Where is it? And that's going to be it for this episode. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the episode, press the like button below. If you're not subscribed yet, why don't you head over to my video section, check out some of my other content, and see if it's to your liking. Next time, well, I'm going to meet you right back here, but I'm actually probably going to go back and heal up at the Crystal Palace, just get my MP back. And then we'll go explore the meteor site south of here. Have a great day, everyone.